Hi everyone, welcome to Sweet and Short. It's very early in the morning in Club Marvi and I love those early mornings really. It's very quiet and I don't know why, but I feel more connected to you guys. So thank you again for practicing with me. So today we'll concentrate on the side body stretches. Okay, it's going to be very short and sweet practice, so I hope you get to enjoy it. We'll start in Balasana, so child pose. Let's keep the knees slightly apart. Lower your hips onto your heels. So I'd like the child to be your comfortable version. Okay, so your hands is really comfortable at the front or back. So please feel at home and really comfortable. So relax your head, relax your jaw. So you are in Balasana. Connect with your breath without controlling. So there is inhalation and exhalation. I'm observing the breath. When I breathe, the expansion. When I breathe out, the relaxation. So fully drop the head and all the body parts and soften the muscles. Bring your hands together. So today's intention for our practice is to be fearless. I'm sure that there are things that we fear about. And today I want you to repeat that my fears are not my reality. So that will be your mantra for today. So whatever your mind is creating and all those fears, and they are not reality. So my intention for today's practice is, so fill that blank. Really make it your intention. Breathe in and breathe out. So very slowly come into a tabletop. So it's, most of the time that's how I start my practice, on tabletop. So let's do some cat and cow. Look, inhale towards the sky. Exhale towards the sternum. So you really push the ground. Tuck the tailbone as if the tailbone is trying to move towards the front of your mat. So the chin tries to touch your chest. Inhale and exhale. So let's, with the exhalation, hold the breath. Inhale up. Exhale cat. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. In. So let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. So let's go straight away into downward facing dog. So what I did is I moved my hands in front of your mat. Spread your fingers apart. Tuck the toes. Come to your downward facing dog. So make it really comfortable. It's the first time maybe that you are moving. So I'd like to do the moonwalk. Lift one heel, push the other heel down. So I'm pulling in one direction and pushing to the other. So do you really feel the mat underneath your hands? So try to do that. Try to feel the ends of your fingers. Let's change. So your arms, your hands. So this time the left heel down, the right heel up. So my upper leg closer to my belly. So it might not be the case Inhale and exhale. Very good. So let's do that and change the legs. Do it rapidly. Very good. Look forward. I would like you to walk. Walk forward. Hold on to your elbows. Soften the knees and rock from side to side. One side to the other. So I'd like you to really drop the arms, the chin, and roll the spine back up. So you're doing it every vertebrae, feeling the gap in between those, and you lift up into Tadasana. So let's do a couple of Surya Namaskars. Then we'll go into the side stretches. Okay, so bring your feet together. Inhale, arms up. Utkatasana, the chair bows. Fold forward. Push the hips back. Hug your legs. Hug your legs. Drop the neck. Inhale, look up. So halfway forward. Plant your hands. Walk back to plank. Don't rush. It's our first Surya Namaskar. We'll do 2 only. So come into Chaturanga Dandasana. What do? So we come on fingertips. Forward. Soften the knees. Find your Chaturanga. Pause. And come onto your belly. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Bring your feet together. Right foot in between the hands. Virabhadrasana. 1, warrior 1. So rise up. Push the feet to the ground. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Find your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's do the same thing. Left foot in between the hands. Plant the right down. Tailbone tucked down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Sink the hips down. Exhale, plant the hands. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. I'd like to pause here because it's a beautiful stretch for my front body. So little pause. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips and stay. Inhale and exhale. So let's do one more breath. This time the exhalation through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Look forward. I'd like you to walk halfway forward. Fold into your legs. Come on, find your chair. Inhale up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Utthita Hastasana. The chair. Fold forward. Look forward. Plant the hands. Jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. So on upward facing dog, I'd like my front of my feet to push the ground. But sometimes if you tuck the toes, so you might charge the legs, so you find really strong foundation. So lifting the spine, lengthening the spine towards the sky would give you a little bit more stretch on your front body. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, right foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, you find your plank. Little pause. You fill the lungs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. So again, bring your feet together. Push with your hands. Lift the left foot. Plant on the mat in front. Lift up. Inhale. And exhale, plant the hands. So it's our last chaturanga. So let's pause for 5, yeah? So come forward. Pause. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift up. Breathe in. And breathe out, downward facing dog. So it's your comfortable dog. If you want to feel it more, you try to push the heels down towards the mat, the tailbone towards the sky. Inhale. Feel the body with inhalation because it expands. There are some changes. And exhale. So let's jump forward. Bring the feet, bend the knees, look forward and jump. Ardha Uttanasana. And fold. Comfortable chair. Lift up. Hands in prayer. Fantastic. So let's start to feel our side body. So there's this pose that I really like that I learned from my teacher, Sienna Sherman. So lift the right foot. So behind the left leg, I'd like you to plant the outer edge of that foot. The front leg, the knee is bent, you lift up. So you go towards the left side and pull your right wrist towards that. If you see, I'm pulling that hand towards the pull side. I actually look at my foot, right foot. So I can look forward. I could even look towards the sky. So the sun is up. So I can feel the heat now. So I feel the stretch on my right side. The more I breathe, the more I feel. Okay, so come back into Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Left foot back, outer edge on the ground. The sole is lifted. Bending on the right. Hold onto your left wrist and pull towards the right. So you sink the hips and pull more. I'd like to look at this towards the ceiling or the sky because then I feel more opening on my left shoulder. So really you sink in the hips and pull in the right wrist, the hand to feel the side body. And come back into Tadasana. So let's do Vriksasana pose. Yeah? And I'd like you to feel the side body on tree pose. Lift the right foot, plant it on to inner thighs, avoid the knee, hands in prayer. So if you find your balance, what I'd like you to do, plant the right hand on your right leg. The left hand this time on your hips. So I'd like you to move towards the right. I'd like to hold on to the kneecap. So lift the left arm up. So lateral extension, you feel in the side body, don't forget. And it might feel a little awkward to do this stretch with the balancing pose. So let's see what happens. The right foot pushes towards the inner thigh. So I've got more room. Look at my right elbow, it's bent. So I'm actually dropping my hand down. Okay. And I reach forward. Not forward, sorry, to the side. And come back up. I know your foot is burning and the leg. So I'd like you to shake that left leg. Okay, so shake it. 2, and 3. I'd like to move my mat forward a little bit so I can see the camera more comfortably. Okay, so let's do the other side. Plant the right foot, lift the left, place it into inner thighs, avoiding the knee. So find your balance, hands in prayer or on your hips. Left hand on the left leg. So just try to really go towards the left to feel the side body. So inhaling, exhaling towards the left. Lift the right arm. So find your balance. Once you find your balance, try to stretch towards the left, reaching towards that side to feel the side body, which this time is our right. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so come back. Shake that right leg. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, plant your feet together. So this time you're going to goddess pose. So gods and goddesses. So you open your feet. It's not as wide, it's really comfortable. So because you'll feel the legs, yeah, and use the leg muscles. Feet slightly out. Lower the hips. I'd like to hold on to my legs and swing from side to side. So swinging from side to side. Okay. So let's pull the right foot slightly in, coming into the ends of our toes. So you lift the heel and down. Let's do the left side. So you pull slightly, lift the heel. The left heel is up. See, my sternum is forward, so I try to pull back slightly and sink the hips. Okay, and down. So let's put the arms towards the inner thighs. So you lower the hips all the way down. Do you feel the opening? So I really lower my hips and come back up. So lift the left heel, the right heel. Find your balance. Hands in prayer. In and exhale. Yes, I sink the hips more and come back up. So let's do that one more time. This time we'll add side stretches. So I open up a little bit more. Your toes facing out. Sit the hips, lower the hips. Right arm. So on your leg, reach towards the right. So you feel the left side. Inhale and exhale. Look towards the ceiling. If you are outside, obviously it'll be the sky. So you inhale and exhale. Yes, let's change. Left arm. So find the strength. So you reach towards the left and feel the stretch on the right. Inhale and exhale. Fantastic. So come back. Your toes are facing forward. Hold on to your elbows. Soften the knees and relax. Inhale. Feel that expansion. Exhale. Witness the softening. So our intention was to be fearless. What do we fear about the most? So let's remind us that my fears are not my reality. It's all sometimes in the head. So I want you to let that head towards the ground. Really? Okay. So let's go into downward facing dog. Your comfortable down dog. Lift the hips. Inhale and exhale. So I'd like you to come into all fours, okay, and sit comfortably. So create this V shape on your legs. It doesn't have to be as wide. So let's do the side stretches here. So stabilize the hips. Feel the weight on the hips. Plant your right hand. Reach towards the right. So with your right hand, you push the ground. As you see, my right side of the body and all these bones are coming together. And from the left, they are moving away from each other. Okay, so the rib cage, so much space there. Inhale and exhale. So let's change. Left hand, push the ground with the left. Reach towards the left. Feel the right. Inhale and exhale. In, I'm comfortable. X, I feel. In, I'm fearless. X, I'm here, right in the moment. Come back. So let's plant our hands to the ground and slowly move towards the ground and melt your chest. So you can bend the knees or put a block, a blanket underneath your legs. Inhale and exhale. So swing from right and left. So you sway the upper body. So that'll give you more room, maybe, to come forward. You can plant your hands. Maybe rest your head. So come back up. So your feet on the ground. I want you to plant the feet, hug your legs, drop the head towards the knee. So repeat that, my fears are not my reality. Open up. So extend the legs. I'd like you to lift the right leg. Hold on to right foot with the left hand. So you're actually grabbing it from the outer edge. So lift up. Reach towards the back. So your right foot pushes the hand, left hand, and right hand moves away from the center. And you're looking towards that right hand and feeling the stretch and the twist. Inhale. I'm fearless. Exhale. I'm right here in the moment. Okay, let's change. Left foot. Grab it with the right. Look towards the back. Push the hips down. Lengthen the spine. Look towards the left hand. What is that you feeling right now? Inhale. Feel. And exhale. Come back down. Shake the legs. Shake, 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 shake. That was a good twist. Yeah, let's move the hips forward and come onto your back. Swing the legs from right and left. Okay, we said sweet. It's going to be short, and that's what it was, short and sweet. Hold on to your kneecaps. So come on to your feet, So rock from back and forth, massaging the back muscles. Yes. Okay. So let's do a little breathing exercise and then we'll go into Shavasana and close. Bring your feet together. So it's Supta Bandha Konasana. Your hips are comfortable. You can support your legs with the pillow. Inhale, using the diaphragm. Feel the expansion on your belly. You can actually touch your belly. Yeah? So inhale and exhale. Good. So let's stay with the breath. So remembering that breath brings us to the present moment. So we inhale, feeling, and we exhale, relaxing the shoulders, the jaw, and all the body parts. That was short and sweet, yes. Sometimes we don't have time to do long practices. Even just doing a 5 minutes practice is a practice. So thank you for moving with me today. So let's hug the knees towards your chest. Lift the head. And go into Shavasana. So I'd like you to stay in Shavasana for 10 minutes. Really fully relaxing and really feeling the breath. So I want you to also tell yourself that you are grateful for you to show up on your mat, even just for like 15 minutes. It really doesn't matter how long we get to practice and connect to ourselves. It's the intention. Thank you for practicing with me. I'll see you next week. Namaste.